Yo, what's happening, folks? It's me, Justin, and it's time. It is time to talk about this new website. It's luxurious. It's beautiful. We're out here. This is my game plan. Check this out. Here we go. So, new website. This is from a culmination of years of experience and experiments. So I've been making money online since 2014. Before that, really. I think I got my start making some amount of money online, like 2011 or 2012, like, or 13 perhaps, using MTurk. If you remember that shit, I was like, you like transcribe receipts for like 2 cents a pop. Uh, so from there it turned into publishing ebooks and then creating websites and doing graphic design. And man, I've made money doing all kinds of shit. Again, written websites, ebooks, video, making videos like this. I actually have made some money from this, not from this channel, because this is me just running my suck, but I've made some like very, I don't know, niche, channels before, and they do make money. Audio and music. I actually have music out there in the world. It's on Spotify and all these other sites that make me some pesos every month. And of course, graphic design, artwork, blah blah blah, print on demand stuff. So I've been hitting them all. And yeah, niche sites are really cool and all, and I'll never not like them or not create them, but to be so reliant on SEO and pretty pitiful affiliate earnings, it's kind of a drag. It's kind of a drag, or display ads, whatever the case is, because then you're heavily reliant on SEO. At least with affiliate programs, depending on which one you get, you can, the recurring aspect is very nice. So you don't have to worry if, algorithm updates decimate your traffic, you're still going to earn money. But I think it's time to kick it up a notch. So I'm just kidding. I'm still going to be like a website dork. At the end of the day, I'm still going to be publishing content, but there's going to be, we're moving forward. We're moving past just, create the website, publish content, and pray for traffic. We're going above and beyond. So I started thinking, how the fuck can I combine all these skills that I've gathered over the years into something that can be kind of the finale, the last, the grand marquee. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, because I got a long list of shit right here. Pure content sites, B2B services, as far as like the job board I created, of course, affiliate marketing, e-commerce, selling products on all kinds of different platforms, email marketing, CRM management. That's what I do on a contract basis right now for companies. I go in and just build dashboards and set up automations for them and analyze and tell them, hey, here's what you need to work on. Here's what's working. Email automation, search engine manipulation. I don't say search engine optimization. I say manipulations because that's what we're doing. We're manipulating the search results. We're not trying to optimize for, we're manipulating them. In the past, I've done a lot of cold emailing, cold calling, sales, like real into the trenches type shit, and it sucks. But you learn how, and you can make money that way. Client relations. I've had to work one-on-one with clients before. I've had to work with a team with clients, blah, blah, blah. And of course, making money online. I've been doing that for shit a decade at this point. I'm making money. I've been collecting checks month over month for years for shit that I don't even work on anymore. So I'm starting a consultancy, bitch. And not really. I mean, not really a consultancy. It's going to be more like a ton of different things in one. More like, I would say more like a media company, but offer, higher end services for clients. Done for you, educational products, in-house assets. Of course, that'll never go away. I'll always have my own websites. And in this case, in-house websites for the company, for the business. And I'm also not going to be in the trap of like doing everything myself. I've realized that I hired a VA last month or 2 months ago. I don't know. At some point recently. and she works harder than I ever have. Uh, what with making money online before I even went to college. So I get to college, I get recruited to go to some like ad agency in I'm from South Dakota. I go to an ad agency in New York City. They say, "Hey, you're a genius. We want you." Uh, so I go out there, and I'm like, I really don't fucking want to work for somebody. Like, this kind of sucks. Like, I'm lazy. None of this stuff is interesting to me. I'm making money for somebody else. I don't even know. Like, the hierarchy is insane. I'm like, you know what? I just want to do my own thing. And again, I'm a terrible employee. Good at what I do, good at the stuff that I do, but as far as employee standards go, I don't think I've ever worked an 8-hour shift or like worked consistently for 8 hours. I try to do as little amount of work as possible in whatever time frame I'm supposed to be somewhere. You know what I'm saying? If I'm supposed to be somewhere for 8 hours, I'm gonna try to do everything in 2, and the other 6, I'm like this. I did what I need to do. I'm chilling. So, and of course, this isn't in the traditional sense. As far as the actual, the website, it's going to start off as just a website. That's what I know. That's what I do. That's what I like to do. Oh man, these slides got like a lot of words on them. So it's going to be mostly inbound. Mostly come to me. You find the site. You put in your information. Blah blah blah. Because in reality, I'm not really eager to get clients. It's not like I need clients today. I need to get clients right now. Because if that was the case, I'd be hammering the phones. You know what I mean? So it's just going to be, publishing articles, just like I've always done. And because it's, again, going towards the stuff that I know how to do, it's going to be marketing, sales, and growth related. And that's super duper competitive. And I'm okay with that because I've started sites, in these niches before. And even if you are going after, those big bad booty daddy 900 keyword difficulty, blah, 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 you still get some traffic. You still get some trickle of traffic. You're not ranking number 1, but you're going to rank for some random ass long tail keyword that brings you 10 to 15, 20 searches per month. That's not a bad thing because most of those are a lot more refined than trying to rank for email marketing. If you're ranking for email marketing for chiropractors or some shit or whatever, something like that in Detroit, that's going to be a lot more refined and a lot more targeted than just email marketing. So all marketing, sales, and growth related. And that is a huge amount of traffic, or not traffic, but content that can be created. And of course, it's not going to be exclusively educational content. Of course, there's going to be some affiliate content. That's going to be a part of the business plan, and part of the business model is affiliate, because that's going to serve as kind of a baseline. Because so an advertising agency that I got recruited to, they lost one of their biggest client, or actually their biggest client, and I saw the effects of that and the layoffs of, this person is working at this company for 20 years. Well, they're on the chopping block because they get paid the most, but they're really not doing anything different than the person that's only been there for 3 or 5 or 7. And I'd rather not have to go through that kind of bullshit. I'd rather have, hey, our team is going to be good to go because we have this baseline of recurring revenue coming in. Our in-house assets, our affiliate partnerships, our additional kind of websites and assets, whatever, are covering payroll. We'll just leave it at payroll. Expenses are variable and shit. What's the other word? Not variable, but the other one as well. Damn it. Concrete. Oh man. Non-variable. Is that? I don't know. The stuff that's like the same every single month. I forget the name right now. It's slipping my mind, but the expenses that are consistent every month, payroll, tools, as far as this goes, it's got to be pretty virtual. So there's not going to be like, renting an office or anything like that. So all that stuff's going to be consistent, and that's going to be covered. The variable stuff, hey, let's create this another website, or let's create something, and we got to hire somebody quick for a 3-month contract, or let's create an ebook or something like that. We got to hire out for that. I want to make sure all the fixed expenses remain covered. And also, I guess, that was a weird tangent. Going with number 1C, experiment with traffic leaks. So the problem with my kind of the million word case study website is that it is in the adult industry, the adult niche. It is 18 plus. It's very hard to create traffic leaks because, one, the audience just isn't there for that. It's also not, posting porn. It's all about like whatever, it doesn't matter. It's very hard to create traffic leaks. And what traffic leak is basically like you're creating content that's either polarizing or controversial, or some wild statistic or something that generates clicks. It's not clickbait, but it generates traffic. And with that traffic, it is actually like conversions. I mean, it's easier with like a display ad website because all you got to do is just, create the content and have people come on, and then you get money from the ad revenue. But, in addition to creating it, you're also sharing it in places that you're basically trying to make something go viral. That's what a traffic leak is. You're posting on Reddit and you're saying, if the community was bigger, it'd be like going to email marketing subreddit and be like, subject lines don't matter. Here's what really matters for your email marketing. And people go, what? Oh, I always knew that subject lines were perfect for open rates, whatever. And then they go and read the article, and you say, no, it's not the subject line. It's actually the last email you sent, because you want to make sure that the relationship is there, blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh my God, these guys are fucking geniuses. And then, whatever. Or you might probably won't post that on like email marketing. You probably post on like a small business subreddit or something like that. So there's a potential for like editorial content as well. It's not just, we need to go after keywords. It's let's put our opinions out there and see if it resonates with people. And number 2, once we actually start getting, prospects in the inbox, people start, hey, this is my problem, or blah, blah, blah. Well, then I'll, get a CRM and actually start intentionally collecting prospect names and contact information, all that kind of stuff. But I don't want to just limit myself to the stuff that I know. I want to be in a position to subcontract most of, if not all of, the actual like labor out. Whereas stuff that I know how to do as far as knowledge goes, as far as, hey, we just want somebody that can explain something to us. We want to, blah, 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 blah. I'd like to do that. I'm cool talking to people. I've also sat in rooms with decision makers and just been blown away by the decisions that they make. Right. I work for this company where the CEO or president, whatever you want to call him, it was a small business, so to call him a CEO was kind of silly. President of the company, whatever the case is, he would be so eager to drop $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 on like some like business astrology bullshit course thing. That's one of those like, oh, you're a ETMP or you're an IFJW, whatever the fucking things are. But it would be like a new one every like 2 or 3 months. And then he would like need like a whole like 5-paragraph order. He would need like some serious convincing to pay for like Canva Premium, $12, $13 a month. That was, I've been in those rooms and I've had those conversations and I'm like, holy shit, like a lot of companies, like they pay for higher ticket stuff. Why am I trying to peddle little stuff to little companies when like there are companies that will pay for a lot more stuff. So that's what I'm kind of looking to do. And eventually, honestly, I want to hire like full-time in-house staff that can handle these client needs and also develop in-house assets again to kind of create that that floor as far as earnings to make sure that, hey, at the end of the day, everybody's covered, everybody's cool. Whatever we make extra kind of goes into a profit sharing pool, and we can all get fucking rich. So as far as the content goes, because that's how we're going to start. And eventually, get into other stuff. I think this will kind of be what I want to start producing is talking about this biz. Of course, I want to start about stuff that I know, which is such an like damn near endless supply that can be created on both the educational and affiliate side. Just to go back to that slide, it's any of this stuff. And it's basically, I got to pick one and just go after it. I'd created a site in email marketing once. It was, it incredibly competitive, kind of died off after about 40 posts. I just kind of lost interest. It was about strictly email marketing, like cold email outreach platforms. Snovio, Clenty, Woodpecker, all these platforms. And surprisingly, with how competitive it is, it still gets clicks. It still gets people coming on. It still gets people to sign up and convert. So there's a damn near endless amount of stuff that I can create just off what I know, and based strictly on keyword research, not even like editorial stuff, opinion pieces, and all that kind of stuff. So we got a lot of opportunity there. And eventually, once we actually start, once that starts rolling, we start getting, okay, hey, we're getting some conversions, and then affiliate stuff's coming in, we're getting some names, and we're starting to make money. Then it's like, hey, this content, we're kind of maxed out, which will be a long time, and it'll probably be a situation where it's like, we have, but by that point, we'll have a team in place that does the keyword research, somebody does the writing, somebody does the publishing, all that kind of stuff. And then we can go for the industry specific content, and kind of, again, starting with what I know. And that's more or less the same shit, but it's just using that juicy for modifier to tailor it to a specific industry. Email marketing for chiropractors, email automation, blah, blah, stuff like, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Use the for modifier, because there's also a damn near endless amount of industry. Like this is gonna be a big bad booty daddy. Anyway, so get after that. And there's a few I know already in like architecture, construction, interior design, a lot of kind of those industries, that kind of building, construction. That's kind of what I know right now. So we'll probably get into that as far as a for modifier. That way we can get some tailored content out there to get some clients in those industries. We say, hey, guess what? We know CRM management. We can sit there and get into your CRM and set up all kinds of stuff so your sales team can close deals and get quotes signed from, it takes 30 days now. We can get it down to 14, or we'll work towards getting it down to 14 days. So a 2-week turnaround from a quote being sent out to a quote being signed. That's kind of stuff we want to be able to do. And of course, I don't want to sit here again and do this all myself. I want to get after like an arbitrage as far as outsourcing and getting shit done. So here's an example. Prospect reaches out. They're a interior design company, and they know about inbound marketing, and they were educated from maybe HubSpot, because they know all about the shit, and they got all the shit covered already. But they also maybe we partner with HubSpot, and in their I forget what it's called. They have a partner program, like not just an affiliate program, but like partner program where they'll list your business or company in like their directory, and they reach out to us. Say, hey, we don't want somebody to, be our HubSpot people. We don't want to do all this extra shit as far as hiring a writer and hiring somebody that knows how to do SEO and hiring someone that knows how to edit and all this other stuff. We just want, hey, we want 100 articles and kick off our inbound efforts. Done for you. We want you to do the research. We want you to write it. We want you to edit it. We want you to get the images. We want you to publish it. Just do it all for us. Cool. Hey, $30,000, 100 articles. These numbers are just thrown out there. Who knows? Like, I don't want to work with some Rudy Poo ass like $500, $1,000, $2,000 a month companies, because they are more of a pain in the ass than companies that are like, hey, we have a budget. You do what you do. You're the expert. Go for it. So cool. $3,000, get 100 articles written about 1.5 thousand words a piece, about $10,000, about, what would that be? 6 2/3 cents per word. Not a bad rate. I mean, that's probably overkill. Probably get that done for like 4 or 5 cents a word. But either way, get an editor, like an actual editor, to come in and look at all those articles and say, hey, make sure these are like spick and span. I think that's the phrase. I don't know if that's racist. I don't know. There's 5,000 there. Get a VA. Hey, we need you to create unique images, 5 unique images for all these articles, and then publish them on their site. Hey, we'll give you $30 an article. They probably do like 10 a day, 8, 10 a day. You don't need to create a unique image for every article. You can reuse images. It's not a problem. Boom. You get paid. That's $12,000 still in the pocket of the company that can kind of like, there's room to work with. Oh, hey, we didn't actually spend $10,000 on content. We spent 8, so we got an extra 14. But now we got to spend 4,000 on an subject matter expert who could come in and just fact check. Hey, that editor is okay. They want $60 an article, and just because we have a content guideline that they need to go in and look at things, whatever the case is. Additionally, we can white label agency services. And if you're not familiar with white labeling, that's basically going in and saying, hey, this company reached out to us. They want $30,000 for 100 articles. If we find an agency that basically can do that for them, all the writing, the editors, the images, all that stuff, they're not just going in and trying to find like stock images and including those. Like, they're actually creating unique images like they should, not this bullshit like, yeah, we'll give you 4 500 word articles a month for $2,000. Like, that ain't gonna do shit. So if we can find an agency that actually does this and they say, hey, yeah, it'll be $25,000. Okay, cool. We'll pocket 5. And we'll take that and put it towards our own assets and building up our stuff to make the numbers go up and to the right. And of course, there's going to be a lot more options for making money. You know what I'm saying? It's not just client work is going to be like bonuses. You know what I mean? Like I want the in-house stuff to be number 1. And everything after that is like icing on the cake or some, I don't know the metaphor. So of course, everything we've already talked about as far as client work, affiliate stuff, preferably with recurring commissions, that whole thing. Additionally, I want to get into like done for you downloadables. Say the chiropractor reaches out and they talk to sales and they say, yeah, well, with your budget, you want to spend $2,000 a month, you're not going to be able to afford us. But we do have like done for you downloadables where you're not going to get that tailoring or that one-on-one interaction, but this will basically be everything that we would do in one like package that you can just download. It's the complete marketing and sales package for chiropractors. You can take that for $2,000 or $3,000. And then now all you have to do is find a virtual assistant who can implement. They just got to copy and paste and put it into your CRM. Oh, you don't have a CRM? Hey, we recommend this one, which we're an affiliate for. You don't have a call tracking and logging, blah, blah, blah. We recommend this one, blah, 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 the same thing. But it's just everything for them. Here's the complete package. You don't have to edit anything. I mean, you'll have to put in your business name, but for the most part, it's like, hey, you here's the follow-up emails that you want to send. Here's how you want to set up your, we'll say HubSpot, for example, your HubSpot workflow. Hey, after 7 days or 7 days prior to their appointment, make sure you send this appointment reminder email, whatever the case is. So done for you in that aspect. Not we're going to do it for you, but here's what you need to get it done. Here are the exact steps to get it done. Do it. Also, educational products. I've done this in the past with like taking blog posts and articles. Like, say I got 100 articles about email marketing. Let's take 75 of them and format them in a way that makes sense for like a book, like an actual book, not an ebook, not a opt-in, but an actual like book. Then a book, and sell it on on Amazon and Google Play Store, whatever the fuck it's called, or the store, and iTunes, and all the platforms, Barnes and Noble, whatever, yada yada. Because I've done all that before, so it's like, let's do it again. Let's do it, but let's do it like for real this time. I feel like I'm not gonna say the shit that I was creating before was shit, but it wasn't the best it could be. It wasn't something I took pride in, if that makes sense. It was hidden behind a pen name or a pseudonym or behind the website's URL. It wasn't something that I want to put my name on. Well, I want to change that. I want to put my name on this and say, yes, this is I created this. We created this. Me and my team created this. And be a motherfucking gangster. And also in-house sites eventually, whether that's a content site like what I've been doing forever, or it's something like, hey, we're just going to create a business directory. We already have a list of all these chiropractors that are reaching out to get chiropractic stuff done. Why don't we make something that is a business directory for chiropractic practices? Chiropractors? Ooh. Why don't we make something for them? Or maybe, white label a SaaS, or create our own SaaS, create a CRM specifically for chiropractors, or do something like that. Like, take all that money to make more money. Like, actually, I'm ready to grow and go. Like, for real. Gangster shit. Final thoughts. I didn't include a GIF on this slide because all the ones I wanted to include would not be appropriate. So I need to work on my slide decks, obviously. These are pretty lackluster. They're pretty dookie. But that's where templates come in. And if you have a skill set, if you have any kind of skill, if you watch it all the way to the end, I appreciate you. You're cool. You're cool in my book. If you have any kind of skill set, holla at your boy. You will find a way to reach out, whether it's through Twitter, whether it's through my personal website and going in the contacts there, or leaving a comment on here. Don't leave a comment on here about this. Like, that's not the way. You'll find a way to get in touch, and eventually in time, I will say yeah, here's the actual URL, here's the website, because again, I'm putting my name on this. I'm not going to be hidden behind a pseudonym or the website name. I'm going to be creating something that I'm proud of, and people go like, holy shit, like, you made that? And I'm going to go, yeah, I made that. But yeah, anyway, the whole skill set thing, like, if you know how to create fucking business plans, marketing plans, anything, whatever the case is, holla at your boy. You do like freelance work or whatever, because I'm trying to build something where additionally it's like, hey, I have just a Rolodex of capable individuals that I can reach out to and say, hey, do you have availability this month for this work? And I go, oh shit, well, I know Justin fucking pays. He's not skimpy on the dollar bills. He's going to pay me very well for what I do compared to any other Joe Schmo. You make videos, I don't give a shit, whatever. So if you have any skills, holla at your boy. You can be a part of my ecosystem. All right, I'm getting the fuck off here.